Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We've got a real treat today. We're diving deep into the life and career of one of music's biggest icons, Justin Bieber. This guy, despite being so young, has been making headlines and breaking records for over a decade. From those early YouTube days to selling out stadiums worldwide, Justin's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. But it hasn't always been easy street for the Biebs. He's faced his fair share of ups and downs, battling public scrutiny, personal struggles, and the pressures of fame, all while growing up in the spotlight. It's wild to think about how young Justin was when he first shot to fame. He was just a kid, barely out of elementary school, and suddenly thrust into the spotlight. It's a lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone so young. We're talking preteen young. Most kids his age were worried about homework and playing with friends. But Justin was performing in front of thousands, dealing with the pressures of fame, and suddenly, bam! He's everywhere, on the radio, on MTV, on magazine covers. His face was plastered all over the media and his songs were on everyone's lips. It was like a whirlwind that took over the world. Everyone knew the name Justin Bieber. He became a household name almost overnight. The fan frenzy was unlike anything seen before, with crowds of screaming fans following his every move. But with that level of fame, especially at such a young age, comes a whole lot of pressure, and, unfortunately, a whole lot of negativity. The paparazzi were relentless, and the scrutiny was intense. People can be harsh, man, especially online. Social media became a breeding ground for negativity, with people hiding behind their screens to throw insults and harsh comments. And Justin, he was hit with a tidal wave of hate. It was overwhelming, and it seemed like no matter what he did, there was always someone ready to criticize. It seemed like everyone had something to say about him, his music, his hair, you name it. It was relentless. Every little detail of his life was picked apart and judged. I can't imagine what that must have been like for someone so young, to have the whole world seemingly against you. It must have been incredibly isolating and difficult to navigate. But you know what, Justin, he didn't let the haters define him. He found a way to channel all that negativity into something positive. He didn't let the negativity break him. Instead, he used it as motivation to prove everyone wrong. He rose above the noise, kept his head held high, and kept doing his thing. He continued to work hard, honing his craft and pushing himself to be better. He channeled all that negativity, all that pressure, into his music, into his performances. He poured his heart and soul into his work, and it showed. He used it as fuel to prove everyone wrong. Each performance, each song, was a testament to his resilience and determination. And slowly but surely, things started to change. The public began to see a different side of Justin, one that was more mature and grounded. The public perception of Justin began to shift. People started to appreciate his talent and the hard work he put into his music. People started to see him not just as a teen heartthrob, but as a talented artist who poured his heart and soul into his music. His dedication and passion were undeniable. He showed maturity, resilience, and a genuine desire to grow both as a musician and as a person. He wasn't just a pop star, he was an artist with a message. He started using his platform to speak out against bullying, to promote positivity, and to inspire his fans. He wanted to make a difference and use his influence for good. He owned his mistakes, apologized when he messed up, and showed the world that he was, after all, human. He wasn't afraid to show his vulnerability and admit when he was wrong. And that's what's so inspiring about Justin's story. He didn't let the hate define him. He didn't let the negativity break him. He didn't let the hate define him. He didn't let the pressure crush him. Instead, he used it to fuel his passion and drive. He didn't let the pressure crush him. He faced it head on and came out stronger on the other side. He rose above it all, stronger and more determined than ever. His journey is a testament to his resilience and strength. He taught us that it's okay to stumble, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them and keep moving forward. His story is a powerful reminder that no matter how tough things get, you can always rise above and come out stronger. Now, Justin's story isn't just about overcoming adversity, it's a narrative that resonates with anyone who has ever dared to dream big. It's also a testament to the power of hard work, dedication, and believing in yourself. These are the qualities that can turn the impossible into the possible. This is a kid who came from humble beginnings, a small-town kid with a big dream. Growing up in Stratford, Ontario, Justin was just like any other kid, but with a burning passion for music. He wasn't handed anything on a silver platter, his family wasn't wealthy and opportunities were scarce, but that didn't deter him. He had to work for it, claw his way to the top. Every step of the way was a challenge, but he faced each one head-on with determination and grit. Imagine this, a young Justin, barely a teenager, sitting in his bedroom, strumming his guitar, posting videos on YouTube, hoping, dreaming that someone, somewhere, would take notice. He was relentless, uploading video after video, each one a piece of his heart and soul. And then, boom! Usher discovers him, sees the raw talent, the undeniable star power, and the rest, as they say, is history. But this discovery was just the beginning of a new chapter. But even with Usher's guidance, Justin's success wasn't guaranteed. The music industry is a tough place, and talent alone isn't enough to ensure success. He had to put in the hours, hone his craft, and prove himself in an industry that's notoriously tough, especially for someone so young. He spent countless hours practicing, learning, and perfecting his art. He was up against established artists, industry veterans, but he didn't let that faze him. He knew that to stand out, he had to bring something unique to the table. He had that drive, that hunger, that unwavering belief in himself. It was this inner fire that kept him going, even when the odds were stacked against him. And that's what's so inspiring about Justin's journey. It's a story of resilience, of never giving up, no matter how tough things get. He reminds us that age is just a number, that with enough passion, dedication, and hard work, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. His journey is a beacon of hope for dreamers everywhere. He's living proof that dreams do come true, no matter where you come from or how old you are. Justin's story is a shining example that with perseverance and belief, the sky's the limit. Chapter 3. Now, we all know life isn't always glamorous, even for global superstars like Justin Bieber. Despite the fame, the fortune, and the adoration of millions, life can still be incredibly challenging. The glitz and glamour often mask the reality of what it means to be constantly in the public eye, scrutinized for every move you make. Behind the blinding lights, the sold-out stadiums, and the millions of fans, Justin is human, just like the rest of us. He experiences the same emotions, the same highs and lows, and the same struggles that we all do. It's easy to forget that celebrities are people too, with their own set of challenges and obstacles to overcome. And like all of us, he's faced his share of personal struggles. The pressures of fame can be overwhelming, and Justin has had to navigate these waters from a very young age. Growing up in the spotlight, every mistake, every misstep, is magnified 1,000 times over. He's been incredibly open about his battles with anxiety and depression, sharing his journey with the world. And that takes guts, man. It's not easy to admit when you're struggling, especially when the world expects you to be perfect. But Justin has shown that it's okay to be vulnerable, that it's okay to admit when you're not okay. It takes real strength to be vulnerable, to let people see your struggles, especially when you're in the public eye constantly. The courage it takes to open up about your mental health, to share your darkest moments with the world, is immense. And in doing so, Justin has helped countless others feel less alone in their own battles. But by being so open and honest about his mental health, Justin's helped break down the stigma surrounding mental illness. He's used his platform to start important conversations, to let people know that it's okay to talk about their struggles and that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. He's shown the world that it's okay to not be okay, that it's okay to ask for help, and that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. By sharing his own experiences, he's given others the courage to speak up, to reach out, and to seek the help they need. He's become a role model for millions struggling with their mental health, showing them that they're not alone, that there's hope, and that things can and do get better. His openness has inspired many to take their first steps towards recovery, to believe that they too can overcome their struggles. He's used his platform to raise awareness, to encourage conversations, and to let people know that it's okay to reach out for help. His advocacy has made a real difference, bringing mental health issues to the forefront and helping to create a more supportive and understanding world. And that's what makes Justin Bieber more than just a pop star. It's what makes him a true inspiration. His willingness to share his journey, to use his voice for good, has had a profound impact on countless lives. He's used his voice, his platform, to make a real difference in the world, to let people know that they're not alone, and that's something truly special. His journey reminds us all that no matter how tough things get, there's always hope, and there's always a way forward. Outro. So there you have it, folks, the incredible journey of Justin Bieber. From those early YouTube days to becoming a global superstar, he's shown us the power of hard work, resilience, and staying true to yourself. He's faced adversity head-on, battled his demons and come out stronger on the other side. But more importantly, he's used his platform to make a real difference, to break down stigmas, and to inspire millions around the world. He's shown us that it's okay to be vulnerable, to ask for help, and to never give up on ourselves. So, let's hear it for Justin Bieber, a true icon, an inspiration, and a reminder that no matter what life throws our way, we have the strength to overcome it and come out stronger on the other side.